Good morning, everyone, and happy Monday. It is the 6th of March, and I hope everyone had a wonderful, wonderful weekend. I know I did. Good morning, KBCN Media. Thank you so much for being here this morning. Good morning, Nikita. Hopefully you had a great weekend. So yeah, my weekend was good. I got to celebrate my son's 30th birthday. And so I was more excited than him because I just can't believe that I have a 30-year-old. So yeah, it was a great weekend. And I also got some time to relax, which we all need to do for ourselves. So today I'm going to jump into it. It's a new week. We are at the beginning of March. It's a lot of things that go on in March. So we got daylight savings time that's coming up next week. You got March Madness that's going on. It's Women's History Month. And then also spring starts at the end of the month. So it's a lot that goes on in the month of March. So with that said, as we continue on our wellness journey, this week I want to talk about discipline. Discipline and how important discipline is as we go on our total wellness journey when we look at it from a holistic perspective. Now, the dictionary, discipline has different meanings. We're talking about the character trait, the personality trait, the value of discipline. And so the dictionary says that discipline is a set of rules or regulations which we follow in order to complete a task or an activity. And I will tell you that for me, that discipline is all about setting standards for yourself. Standards to follow, even when you don't feel like it, even when you lack that motivation, even when you I ain't got time to do it. It's that willpower. It's that gumption inside of you that tell you, hey, I got to push through and make this happen. So a lot of times when we're on our wellness journey, there are some mornings you'd be like, I just don't feel like getting up and doing anything, or I don't feel like meditating, or maybe you're just in a place where you're just in the headspace that you're just not feeling it. Well, that's when you got to dig in deep to that discipline to allow you to push through and to make it happen. And I can tell you for me, after serving almost 29 years in the military, it's all about discipline. Military discipline is a whole different thing. And I tell everybody, that's one of the great things that I got from being out in the military for so long was to understand the importance of discipline and how discipline is needed for you to be successful. And so real quick, I just want to say some things that you can do to improve your discipline. The first thing is that discipline is something that has to be learned. It's something that has to be practiced. I see my mom came in, Queen Valencia came in. Thank y'all all for being here this morning. But again, discipline is like a muscle. You have to build it. You have to train it. You have to train your mind, your body, your soul to be disciplined. And some of the things that you have to do, number one, is that you have to set clear and specific goals for yourself. Those SMART goals, everybody heard of SMART goals. So same thing with being disciplined and as you're going on your wellness journey. You got to make sure that it's specific, it's measurable, it's attainable or achievable, it's relatable, making sure it's time bound. You have to make sure more than anything that it's clear and specific. The next thing, you got to develop a plan. Once you develop a plan, then you need to go ahead and work on changing those behaviors and adopting new healthy and mindful behaviors. So then you can develop a habit and then develop routines that'll keep you disciplined every single day. So getting up every morning, joining me, that's a discipline. Getting up early at 6:30 to do this, that's being disciplined to do that. And then also you want to make sure that you focus on the process and monitor your progress. That is so key and important when we want to stay disciplined. And then also use positive self-talk. That's why all the time I talk about doing affirmations and why it's important. And today that affirmation, I didn't start off with it, is that discipline is the key to my success. And I am consistent in staying disciplined to achieve my goals. Now, I probably will change that up because I just said that in my head because I really didn't have an affirmation this morning. I'll be honest. I just really was excited to talk about being disciplined. So you can make that affirmation any way that you want to. It's all about understanding the importance of being disciplined, and that discipline takes you a lot further than motivation ever will. So let's concentrate on building that discipline. All right, I'm going to go ahead and get started. I am on the floor today. So everything we're going to be doing is on the floor. As always, make sure that you are healthy to be able to do these stretches. If you have any injuries or ailments, make sure you only stretch based on what your doctor has told you to do. Also, all of these stretches are beginner level. Make sure that your area is clear so you don't trip, fall, anything like that. And let's go ahead and get started. So, I'm going to go ahead and get into position. We're going to start off kneeling. And I just want you to just be on your knees if it's comfortable. If you can't be on your knees like this in the kneeling position, you can go ahead and sit down, whatever you need to do. We're going to go ahead, just put your hands by your side. You can go ahead and put them right on your leg, or you can have your palms facing forward. We're just going to go ahead and rotate that neck nice and slow. Doesn't matter which way you go. Make sure that chest is up, shoulders are down, your back is straight, core is tight. And just rotate that neck all the way around. All right, we're going to go one more time in that direction. When you get back to center, go ahead and turn the opposite way. Nice and slow. Just full range of motion all the way around. We'll do one more time. And bring your head back to the front. Then I want you to rotate your shoulders forward. Then rotate them back. When you rotate back, turn your palms to the rear. Rotate forward. Palms to the front. Rotate back. Palms to the rear. Make sure that chest is up. As we continue to do this a few more times, make sure you smile as well. It's Monday. Yes, it's the start of a new work week. But I am thankful and grateful to be alive and to be on this side of the earth. All right, one more time. And then bring those arms back to the front. All right, I want you to go ahead and lift up that left arm and then bend on over to the right. That right arm is just down and straight. You can go ahead and turn your head up to get a deeper stretch. You should be feeling it all in your obliques. Go ahead and put that arm down, lift up that beautiful right arm, and lean over to the left. Go ahead and look up, getting a good stretch. All right, bring that arm back down. You're going to bring those arms up to the front, open them up, opening up that beautiful chest. All right, come back up. Bring your arms back up and then bring them back down. All right, what I want you to do is to take that right leg, go ahead and put it out to the side, out straight. Make sure your foot is a little bit slightly in front of your left knee. I want you to go ahead and bend down and then lean back and getting a good stretch in that adductor, your inner thigh. Just get a good stretch and hold it. I see you, Nancy, you just joined us. Then come forward and go back again, seeing if you can get into a deeper stretch. And hold it. Make sure your back is straight, you're not hunched over. Then come back up. Once you come back up, put your hands on your hips. Lift up that left arm and lean over to the right. Just stretching from a different angle now, getting those obliques again. Bring that arm down. Lift up that right arm and bend over to the left, stretching out the other side. Keeping that core tight. And go ahead and come up. Then what I want you to do is go ahead and bend that right leg into a half lunge and just lean into that lateral lunge. Just still getting the stretch all up in your groin area as well as in that right side of your leg. And just lean into it. You can breathe normal, making sure you're nice and straight, shoulders down and back. All right, bring that leg back in. Let's go ahead and breathe it on up. Inhale. Exhale down. Let's do the other side. Go ahead and put that left leg out. Make sure you get into a good position. Then you can put your hands down and lean back, getting a good stretch now on that left side. And just hold it and breathe. You know, I like to close my eyes as I'm stretching. Come on forward and then lean back again. So as you're leaning back, I'm going to turn to the side a little bit. Just lean back into it, getting a deeper stretch. Only stretch where you feel a slight discomfort. There should not be any pain. Then come back up, hands on hips. Go ahead and lift up that right arm and lean over to the left. Getting a good stretch on that right side. Go ahead and drop that arm. I'm going to move over some. Lift up that left arm and then lean over to the right. All right, let's bring that down. Now you're going to go ahead, turn that foot to the side as you do a lateral lunge, and then just lean into it, making sure your back is straight. You can keep your hands on your hips. You can put your hands down over top of your leg, whatever feels comfortable, and just lean into it, stretching out that groin. Getting a good stretch. All right, let's come back up. Then I want you to go ahead and sit down. So we're going to come all the way down to the ground and sit. What I want you to do, make sure your back is straight. Your feet are flat on the ground. And then I just want you to rock side to side. Let's open up those hips. And just rock side to side. Nice and slow. All right, we'll do that one more time. right, I want you to bring your legs up. Now this may seem a little difficult at first, but only do what you can. I want you to go ahead and take that leg that's in the front. We're going to do a figure 4. Put it over top of the leg that's in the rear. And then I just want you to go ahead and hold that. Just back straight. If you need to lean back some, it's fine. But try to get as straight as possible and hold that. Pushing that knee down. And then I want you to rock side to side. Just rock side to side. Nice and slow. All right, we'll come back to the center. Hold it. All right, go ahead and release that leg. Put it down. And then we're going to do the other side. So go ahead, grab your leg that's in the rear, put it over top of that front leg. Make sure your foot is flexed. It's not pointed, it's flexed. Get that knee down and then hold that stretch. Like I said, if you need to lean back and adjust, do what feels comfortable for you. And just hold it. All right, now we're just going to move side to side. Continuing to wake up those hips. Just nice and slow. All right, come back to the center. Get back into position to hold it. And then go ahead and release your leg. All right, what we're going to do now is come to the front in a cross-legged position. Kind of get where you can see me. If you can't sit comfortably in the cross-legged position, get into a position that feels good for you. Now I want you to raise those arms up and then forward fold to the front. You can use your fingertips to walk it out some and get a good stretch. Then I want you to walk it on over to the right. And just hold that stretch, breathe normal. Walk it on over to the left. And just hold it. Come back to the center. See if you can stretch a little bit further. Then go ahead and walk it back up. Now, we're going to go back to the way we started, back in the kneeling position. I'm going to kind of be on the side so you can see. I want to close out our stretching exercises with some extended cat-cow. So what you're going to do is you're going to rise your arms up overhead, come back, round your back, getting a good stretch in the chest. And then inhale it back up. Exhale as you bring your arms down, arch your back and look up. Go ahead and bring your arms forward. Come down and around. Hold it. Go ahead and bring it back up. Arms all the way around, opening up that chest, looking up at the ceiling. Last time, bring those arms forward, all the way around your back. And go ahead and lift it up and open it up. All right, come back to a neutral position. And then what I want you to do is to go ahead and put that right arm over top of your chest, the left arm over top of your belly. And we're going to close this out breathing. So close your eyes. Let your chest lift up. Make sure that your spine and your neck is aligned. Your shoulders are softened. And I just want you to breathe. Breathe in through your nose and out through your mouth. Inhale and exhale. Continue to breathe on your own. And as you breathe in, I just want you to think, what can you do starting today to build your discipline? What new habits do you need to form that will help you improve your wellness? Think of one area, whether it's spiritual, mental, emotional, or physical. What is that one area that you need to develop discipline in that you can start today? I want you to visualize what that thing is. What is that habit? Is it getting up early in the morning? Whether it's getting up like at 5 a.m. to read the word or to meditate, or if it's at night, including some kind of exercise or yoga or stretching before you go to bed. Is it setting boundaries for yourself? Think about what that thing is that you can do, that you can develop discipline in. I want you to inhale one last time. Take a long breath out. Go ahead, release your arms. Bring them into a prayer. Seal it in. Then slowly raise up your head. Open your eyes. Open up your beautiful arms. And welcome in all that God and the universe has to offer you. So thank y'all all for another great day. I'm so excited. For Instagram, this is like day 42 for me being live. And on YouTube, KBCN, this is number 4, I believe. So yeah, I am excited. I'm glad to have each of you on this journey with me. If you're watching this by way of replay, I really appreciate you. Share this out with a friend. Let them know that we're here. With KBCN and YouTube, we're here Monday through Wednesday. Instagram, I haven't decided yet if I'm going to stay 5 days a week or just 3 days a week, but I'll let y'all know. So tomorrow, we will be standing tomorrow. So be prepared. And remember, all week, it's all about discipline. So thank y'all again. Love you. Peace. You know what I always say, and I gotta close right. Blessings, peace, and love. See y'all tomorrow.